Good morning friends. Welcome to Parnika Tutorials YouTube channel. In this video, I have taken one grammar and I want to check whether this grammar is CLR1 or not. Then I want to check whether it is LALR1 or not. Okay. So, what are the things I want to check? Whether it is CLR1 or not. And then I want to check whether it is LALR1 or not. Now remember one more important point. CLR1 parser can also called as LR1 parser also. Is it clear? We can call it as LR1 or CLR1 parser. Now let me take this grammar and I want to construct the LR1 items because CLR1 parser and LR1 parser will depend on the LR1 items. So how to construct the LR1 items? I need to take the augmented production which is S dash determines dot S and the look ahead will be the dollar. Am I right? And then as you have a after dot, let me write this dot properly. After dot there is a non-terminal, so we need to compute the closure of it. What is the closure? S determines dot A dot B A C and then dot BC dot B B A, and this production is came because of this S. So leave that S and compute the first of the remaining thing. So you will have the dollar. Am I right or wrong? Is it clear? Now if you look at it, you have a dot. After that there is a non-terminal A. So we need to write the production of that one, which is dot D. Now look at what is there after A. After A, this production can be written as S determines dot A dollar. Am I right or wrong? So because of this A, this production came. Now leave that A, compute the first of the remaining thing. What is the first of the remaining thing? The first of the remaining thing is looking like this. Am I right? So the first of this one is A only. So you will get A here. Are you able to understand it or not? Let me erase this one. And then after dot there is a non-terminal. What are the terminals and what are the non-terminals here? The non-terminals are S, comma A, comma B. And what are the terminals? The symbols other than the non-terminals such as A, B, C. Am I right or wrong? Because here I have the A, here I have the B, here I have the C. Again I have the C here, B and A. So these are the A and B and C are the terminals. So as it is a terminal, we no need to worry. And come to this one, this dot. After that there is a non-terminal. So look at the production of the B. B determines dot D, and what will be the first of it? First of it will be the C. So the look ahead will be C. Why? Because after B there is a terminal C. We need to compute the first of it, and that will be the act as a look ahead. Am I right? Now look at this B. After dot there is a B which is a terminal. So terminal will not have any production. So this is the our item number 0, I0. Okay, let me write it here. Now on S, where it is going? On S, it is going to S dash determines S dot dollar. Am I right or wrong? Anything else will come? Because I need to compute the go to on S, on A, on small b, on capital B and small d. So I have computed the go to from I0 on S. I got S dash determines S dot, and whenever you are computing the go to, the look ahead will not change. The look ahead will change whenever we are computing the closure. So I got on S. Now if you look at on D it will be A determines D dot A, B determines D dot C. Now if you look at it, this is a reduce and this is a reduce move. Am I right or wrong? Because A determines D dot, this is a reduction move, and B determines D dot on C. Now look at it. Some people may think that it is an RR conflict. Now check it. Where is this reduction move I will write? On the look ahead A. Am I right? Because the look ahead is A. So at the terminal A I will write this reduction move. Now similarly B determines D dot. The look ahead is C. So this production I will write it in the terminal C. Am I right or wrong? So these two will be in the two different terminals. So suppose look at it. The action part will consist of A, B, C and dollar. Am I right? This production, let's take that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Production number R5. So R5, I will write it in the A. Am I right or wrong? Because the reduction move, we should write it in the look ahead. So the look ahead is A, so it is not a problem. And coming to the this production B determines D dot C, I will write it as R6 in the C, whether it is CLR1 parser or LLR1 parser. So it is not a problem. So this is not an RR conflict because the intersection of the look ahead of these two reduction moves is equal to 5. Okay. Now let me take on capital A. Let me see what will happen on capital A, the go-to. Now it is S determines A dot A dollar. After dot there is a terminal, so I no need to compute the closure. Look at anywhere else B is there, sorry A is there, no. Okay, this is completed. Now on capital B, S determines B dot C dollar. Now after dot there is a terminal, so not a problem. We no need to compute the closure further. Now take the small b. This is very important. Okay, here it is there and here it is there. So S dash, first let me take this production. S determines B dot A C dollar. Now as you have a after dot A is there, write the production of A. A determines dot D. Now think where this, what is the look ahead for this one? Because this production came of the dot A. So whatever is left, we need to compute of it. So we will get the C. Are you able to understand it or not? Now there is another one. S determines B dot B A dollar. Now after dot there is a B which is a non-terminal. So I need to write the production of the B and what will be the look ahead. Because this production came because of this B, leave that one and compute the first of the remaining thing is A. Are you able to understand? So how many items we got? We got one item on S, on A is done, on D is done, on B is done, on small b. So we computed go to on all the symbols from I0. So let me write them as I1, I2, I3, I4, I5. See, so you can ask me, sir, from several videos, after I0 you started I1 here, I2 here, I3 here, I4 here, I5 here. It is up to your wish. Anything you can write the state numbers. These are just the item numbers or the state numbers. You can write it any form. Is it clear? Now come to this one. Let me write it as I5 here so that it will not what you call does not create me problem. Okay. Now even here I will write it so that I can use the space properly. Now come to this I5. I5 on small a. Let me compute the go to. It will be S determines A dot dollar. I hope the dot is visible for you. Okay. Is it clear? As I am computing the go to, the look ahead will not change. This is a reduction move. Am I right? So further I no need to do anything. Let me write it as I6. Okay. Now on small c, let me check what is happening. S determines B C dot dollar. Am I right or wrong? This is my another reduction move. Let me make it as I7. Okay, are you able to understand? Now from I3 go to on capital A. Okay, or non-terminal A, which will be S determines B A dot C dollar. Now after dot there is a terminal, so I no need to compute the closure. So anything else? Yeah, this one only. Okay, let me write this name number as I8. On small d, let me take on b itself, we'll finish it. B, it will be S determines B dot A dollar. Am I right or wrong? Now after dot there is a terminal, I no need to compute the closure further, so the item is completed and we'll name it as I9. Now look at on D. D is here, D is here. On D, it is A determines D dot C, B determines D dot A. Now look at it, whether it is a new production or new item or old item. Now look at this one. A determines D dot is there. Here also A determines D dot is there. Here also B determines D dot is there. Here also B determines D dot. Lot of people will think that these two items are same, but you need to look at the look ahead. Here the look ahead is A, but here the look ahead is C. Here the look ahead is C, and here the look ahead is A. So the productions are same, but the look aheads are different. So these are two different LR1 items. Okay, let me make it as I10. Okay, I hope it is clear for you. Now let me compute the, this one is finished. Am I right? Now check it. I5 I have done, I4 I have done, I3 I have done, I2 is already reduction move, I1 is already reduction move. Now this I6 is completed because this is a reduction move, I7 is a reduction move, I8 is not a reduction move, I9 is not a reduction move, I10 is a reduction move. So let me compute go to from I8 on C, which will be S determines BA C dot dollar. Is it clear for you? If it is not visible, let me write it here. Okay. S determines BA C dot dollar. Am I right or wrong? Is it clear? Now let me make this one as I11. I8 on C is going to I11. Okay. Similarly, on I9 on small a will be S determines BA dot dollar. This is my I12. Okay, I hope it is visible for you. Let me check it from here. Now I6 is done, I7 is done, I8 on C, go to I got item number I11, and this is I9 and this is I12. Now we need to check one way whether all the items we have computed correctly or not. I0 on S I have done, on the A I have done, on B done, on small b done, on small d done. Is it clear? Now I5 only go to I need to compute on A, it is done. I4 on C, I need to compute the go to I have completed. I3, now it is a big item, so many productions are there. Whenever we are computing the go to from this state, we need to be little bit careful. First I need to compute on A, done. On D, yeah, done. On B, done. So I3 is finished. Now come to the I6. I6 is a reduced move, so I need to compute further the go to statement. I7 also done. I8, I need to compute the go to move on C, and I got the item number 11. I9, I need to compute the goto on small a. I got the I12 is done. Now this is a reduction move. I no need to compute further. So we have computed the LR1 items. Now look at the thing. Any two productions are same. Now if you look at it, anywhere do you got any? Yes, let's take this one. First we will talk about CLR1. Then we will come to the LLR1. Now check it, anywhere you got the SR conflict or RR conflict. Check anywhere. Here you does not have any reduced move, so it is not an SR conflict. There are no SR conflict, and there, of course, if there is no reduction move, then we can say that there is no SR conflict, no RR conflict. And this is a reduction move, there is no shift, so no problem. This is a reduction move, already we have checked it. This one comes on the terminal A, this one comes on the terminal C, so this is not a RR conflict. And there is no reduced move here, there is no reduced move here. And come to this one, even here also there is no reduced move. If there is no reduced move, SR conflict and RR conflict is not possible. And here there is a reduced move, but there is no shift move. Is it clear? So if there is no shift move and there is no another reduced move, so SR conflict and RR conflict is not possible. The same rule applies here. There is no reduced move, so not possible. There is no reduced move, not possible. There is a reduced move, and look at this one. I am talking about the CLR1 parser only. Okay. And the item number 10, I will write this reduced move on the terminal C. This reduced move, I will write it on the terminal A. Am I right? So there is no RR conflict. Okay. And only one reduction move is there, so that is not a RR conflict, and here it also. So as there is no SR conflict and not RR conflicts are not there, so I can say that the given grammar is CLR1. Is it clear? So I can say that the given grammar is CLR1. Now we need to check whether it is LLR1 or not. Now to check the LLR1, we need to check any two items, the productions are same and the look ahead is different. If you does not find anything, then the number of entries in the CLR1 will be equal to LLR1. How we have constructed the LLR1 table from the CLR1? Wherever the two states, means the two entities or the two items, the productions are same and the look ahead is different, if such are there, then we have combined. If there are no such, then I will say that the number of items in the CLR1 is equal to LLR1. Now here if you check that, just now we have discussed I2 and I10, the productions are same but the look aheads are different. Now if I combine these two, where should I write? Yeah, let me write here. I hope it is visible for you. If I write here, it will be A determines D dot. If I combine this one, this is on A and this is on C, so it will be A and C. Am I right? Similarly, this B determines D dot. Okay, let me change this I6 here. Let me write here. Here it will be C on A, because this production look ahead is C and this production the look ahead is A. If I combine them both of them and if I write it as I210, now look at this one. This reduced move, let me take this I, where is the space? Okay, I20, if I am writing the action part as ABC dollar, not ABC, only ABC dollar, I210, I will write this reduction move R5 in the terminals A and C. In the terminals A and C, I will write the reduced move. And similarly, this reduced move R6, I will write it in A and 6. Now if you check it, there is an RR conflicts. So once you combine these two states, we got the RR conflict. So I can say that this is not a LALR1 grammar. Am I right? Or means I can say that this grammar cannot be parsed using LALR1 but can be parsed using CLR1. With this example, you can understand that CLR1 parse more grammars as compared to the LALR1. So we can say that CLR1 is more powerful as compared to the LALR1. And another interesting point I want to say is that even if there are no RR conflicts in the, let me write, if there are no RR conflicts in CLR1, however, there is a possibility that RR conflicts in LALR1. With this example, you can see in CLR1 there is no RR conflicts, but when we combine them, there is an RR conflict in LALR1. So this is the another important point you should note down. Is it clear? So I hope you have understood from the given grammar how I constructed the LR1 items. Then from these LR1 items, how I said that whether it is CLR1 or not, and then how I discussed whether it is LLR1 or not. I hope you are clear with this concept. If you still have any doubts related to this concept or related to this question, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts in less than 24 hours. Thank you for watching my complete video. Have a nice day.